Guys, is your kingdom down bad? Does your kingdom maybe look like this? Or maybe it looks like this? So in today's video, guys, we're going to be showing you guys how to improve your kingdom to make it go from something like this to something like this. Okay, guys, this video is going to be like an in-depth guide on how to fix your kingdom, how to improve it so you can get your cookies leveled up, cookies powered up, basically your kingdom looking better, and have resource productions, everything of the sorts. So let's go ahead and hop right into the video, guys. Starting off with step number 1, your gosh darn cookie houses. The algorithm doesn't like it when I cuss, so I'm not going to cuss much. So guys, your cookie houses look a little bit something like this. If so, then this is going to be the part for you guys to watch. Now, this is going to completely depend on what your kingdom level is, depending on what level your actual cookie castle is at. Because if you're at a certain point, then of course you can't have as many houses and you can't have them leveled up. My rule of thumb, though, is always have the max. Always have the max amount of houses put down. I cannot tell you the amount of account reviews that I've went through that people have had maybe 6 houses put down out of 30 houses they can put down. Guys, please put down all of your cookie houses because this is your main source of XP through the game. This is literally the main way you're going to be getting star jellies for your cookies to level them up in the later game, mid to late game. So please make sure you're putting all your cookie houses down. And as far as levels, make sure you're maxing that level out as high as you can get it for each cookie house so you can get as many star jellies as possible. Now, I say that with a little bit of a catch. Now, once you get to level 10, I really don't recommend leveling up your cookie houses past level 10, especially if you're struggling with the resources, because it does cost a lot of resources and the gain you get from it is not that large. The jumps from level 1 to level 10, like level 1 to level 2, level 2 to level 3, is a lot bigger than the jump from level 10 to level 11. It's a 30 star jelly increase, not that much. Honestly, I don't think it's worth the resources for that. Now, if we take a look at something right here, from level 5 to level 6, we're getting an extra 73 star jellies just from upgrading from level 5 to level 6. Now, if we take a look at going from level 6 to level 7, you can see the increments here. It goes from 143 to 221, which is an 80 star jelly increase. Now, when you start combining all these houses together, of course they compound and you get more out of it. Thing right here, this goes from level 6 to level 7, it goes from 286 to 442, which is almost a 200 star jelly increase. And as you saw previously, at level 10, you're getting 1200 star jellies per house. Or per mansion. You can probably divide that by 2 if you just have the standard cookie houses, if you don't combine them together, which I combine them together to conserve space for the kingdom. If you don't plan on expanding much, putting them together is the best option for you. But if you're more of a kingdom builder and you want a little bit of smaller houses, a little bit of mansions, wherever you might want, you can do it that way. It just requires more space if you use just these standard houses. So guys, number 1, make sure you're upgrading those cookie houses. Now guys, this does lead us into number 2 on this list, which is your cookie labs. Now guys, you're going to unlock the Sugar Dome Laboratory when you hit Castle Level 7. At Castle Level 7, you unlock at least the Level 1 of everything, so make sure you upgrade this immediately. Taste your Star Jellies. This brings the efficiency up of those Star Jellies that you're getting from your cookie houses and also increasing the efficiency of all Star Jellies you get throughout the game. So guys, make sure you're getting this upgraded to the max. This is absolutely essential if you want to upgrade your cookies. Alright guys, now let's talk about more about labs. Now guys, when you go through labs, you want to make sure you're constantly upgrading in the labs because labs can get out of hand. For me personally, when I started this account, when I did this account, I did not upgrade labs at all. And I just started upgrading labs recently within the past like 6-7 months. And my labs are really down bad. And honestly, these labs help you out a lot, especially the attack labs. The attack labs can help out a lot, and also the HP labs for some of those cookies that need HP to deal damage or just have more HP in general. As you can see here, we have level 8, level 4, very bad leveling here. For attack, we have decent leveling, but not the best leveling. Attack bonus is maxed out here. So guys, make sure you're uploading this lab consistently because it can get out of hand because of the amount of time and resources this thing takes to actually upgrade. So make sure you're just constantly upgrading it. Look at this right here. I mean, the searing key recharge rate, this is absolutely huge if you plan on doing Sweet Tower of Chaos, which is yet another way to get XP for your cookies to level them up. Then hopping into the kingdom side of things here, you have Sugar Dome Craftsmanship, which increases construction speed. So especially if you're early game, this can be really good for you, getting the buildings placed down and built to your liking. Also, faster production for logs, jelly beans, basically faster production for everything. But the main thing we're going to talk about is going to be easy good collection, just because it makes it a lot easier to actually collect all the goods at once. Faster cookie house production. This means your cookie houses are going to produce star jellies faster. Then you have Fountains of Abundance, faster production, which is going to increase the star jellies you can get from your fountain. And then you have some storage upgrades here, which allow you to have bigger stacks, more star jellies. What I would personally work on first is, if you already have down here, I did focus on doing research efficiency, so we can increase the research speeds of this just by a little bit. This upgrade right here does help out in terms of actually upgrading everything faster. If you've gotten to that point, I would recommend upgrading that. But like I said, if you're just starting out, you haven't gotten to that point, just slowly start upgrading everything here in your Sugar Gnome laboratory. Now, guys, what's going to transition us into our next point is going to be the production dashboard, guys. Make sure you get this upgrade because the production dashboard actually is pretty good as far as usability here. As you can see right here, this is our production dashboard. It shows us all of our resources at one glance. You just scroll down the list here, has everything for you. It tells you the exact amount of resources you have everywhere. It'll tell you when you run out of resources, and it's good to just scroll back through to see what you're missing for certain items you need to make. And I'm going to talk about some features of the production dashboard that I really like a lot, especially like the produce all feature. The produce all feature will either allow you to produce the lowest quantity in storage, the shortest production, or longest production. Now, this can be good for multiple reasons. If you're playing the game, like you're on it for a couple of hours of the day, it might just be best to do the lowest quantity in storage first. Go ahead and hit all those so you have everything going, and you can usually collect everything by the time you go back and check on it. I meant to say short, so I don't know why I said longest. So just make sure you're going through the production dashboard and using some of these features here to always keep producing something. It's always good to keep producing something because you never want to get too far behind on materials, especially when you need those gold coins in the later game, because I'm always broke and I can't ever afford anything from the Tree of Wishes. And also, this is good for getting your trains out and getting aura pieces as well. I usually try to time it to when I'm actually going to get on. Like, for example, I know I won't be getting on the game for another 6 or 7 hours, so I'm going to go ahead and set this up for 7 hours just so I know by the time I get on this game, the majority of these are going to be completed and I can start with more productions. Now, a quick little tip for new players. Guys, make sure you're rushing your castle level to level 7. That's so you can unlock literally most of the things in the game. So you can unlock most of your train slots, most of your cookie houses that you're able to work with as far as getting a good amount of XP from the cookie houses, getting your labs open, you know, everything like the balloon, your docks, your soda islands. For new players, I would say that's the #1 thing. Rush castle level 7 as fast as you can, and then go from there slowly. You don't have to upgrade fast after that. Just go slowly after that and just slowly upgrade everything. But do remember to always keep something upgraded. Now, this is going to apply for new players mostly because most of the older players in the game know this. But if you don't, please take heed to my words here. Landmarks, guys. If you're a new player, please gotta get this landmark right here. This will decrease the material and good production time of your kingdom. Make sure your axes are getting faster, your wood's coming faster, and your little rocks are coming faster. Now, guys, there's some other ones on this list that you should definitely get. They cost gems, and I know, gems. I need those to summon. Guys, trust me, this is more worth than summoning. This one right here especially, this is the best landmark in the game. Dark Lord's Castle is going to increase all of your cookies damage just by 5%. Guys, please get that one. The second best in the game is going to be the Dreaming Jelly Lion statue. Guys, this increases your cookies attack. Now, you could get a little bit sussy and go for the HP, but you don't necessarily have to. If anything, guys, please get the Dark Lord's Castle and the Dreaming Jelly Lion statue. Both of these combined maybe cost 7,500 gems, so if you're in a guild, you probably get that in 1 week or 2 weeks anyways. So please, guys, just get these two things here. You can get the rest later. They're really good to get. And also, I see a lot of people that do Sweet Tower of Chaos that don't ever put down their Ominous Cake Tower. Guys, put down your Ominous Cake Tower. You actually get a lot of HP off of this, so guys, please just make sure you're paying attention and putting this down as well. Landmarks are absolutely essential to progression, especially in the later stages of the game and PvP, PvE content. This is really what will help you out in the game. As you can see, to max level Dark Lord's Castle, you're getting 15% extra damage just for all your cookies. And here especially, I haven't even leveled up my cake tower all the way, and I'm getting 30% just off of this alone for the Ominous Cake Tower. Alright, guys, and my last tip on this list is always make a production kingdom. If you're especially like a new player or someone that decorates a lot, I would always recommend making like an actual production kingdom that basically has all your production buildings, all your landmarks out in one thing, just so you can see an accurate assessment of how much actual room you have to build. Now, for the landmarks, you could throw them up in the little thing up here, the little floating islands. That will definitely give you more room. But just as an accurate assessment, if you don't have the floating islands, just make a production layout where it has all of your production buildings, all of your cookie houses, all of your little XP things from the season pass or battle pass if you have those. And yeah, guys, that's my final tip for the video. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Also, if you have any tips that I didn't speak of, leave them those in the comments below too. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one later. Bye bye.